Welcome back, folks, to the 90-degree fight cast. All right, interesting fight we're going to talk about that just took place. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. But before we begin, please help the channel by liking and subscribing. And don't forget to leave a comment at the end. All right, so we're going to get straight to it. Well, fellas, what can I say? I don't mean to brag, but I was spot on. But anyway,
Off
it was
by
a
one
great fight.
round, man.
It was a great fight. It was very exciting while it lasted. Ryan Garcia did the right thing, in my opinion. Pushed forwards like he's supposed to, but a bit careless, and he got caught second round. He did well to get up, carry on the fight. Tank Davis broke him down, seventh round stoppage. I just sat there on the first and second round watching the fight and imagining Dil looking at this fight like Steve Willis, the referee, in excitement. In excitement, with that look on his face, like, yes. But it all got turned around in the second round for Dil. I'm going to take it straight to Dil because you both ended up going for Garcia in the end. I stuck with Tank with my reasons. So, Dil, I'm going to take it straight to you. What do you think? What do you think about this fight? How did it play out? And what do you think
Do
of
you
it?
know? Do you know what it was? I got to say something, but it was an electrifying event. The build up to it was fantastic. There was nothing short of, it was just there in your face. Like, do you know what? Something's gonna happen. But thinking of Ryan's caliber, Tank's caliber, yeah, Tank is way ahead. I'm gonna hands down say Tank's is way ahead.
Yeah, so say he's above,
Ryan
he's way
Garcia
above the level.
did the right thing. He did the right thing. I'm not gonna say he didn't. He did the right thing first round. He was taking it to to Tank, but he got a bit complacent. He overshot. He overcommitted, and there's nothing. You saw what happened straight away. Went down second round. I think that's where my heart just flatlined. Oh, shit. Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I started cashing out my bets, going, oh shit, cash out, make some money, at least get half my money back somehow. Yeah. And then obviously we all know what happened, seventh round. I think he should have got up, but I think that was too much of a shot. Like he opened up a little too much, and the punch that went in, right, bang. Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
Good.
That is a classic example of ring IQ. This guy, I'm just
going
to finish what I'm going to say. Yeah. Haney's in trouble. Chaco Stevenson's in trouble. Yeah. And they're even talking about Loma. I think Loma's going to be an electrifying fight if he fights, what's it called? Pank. Yeah. But Shakur Stevenson, Haney, mate, I think you're going to end up biting more than you can chew if you go for thingy. Tank Davis like that, man. Don't do it, Haney. Don't risk it. Shakur Stevenson, don't risk your zero either, bruvs. Loma, you got those losses. Loma, you got those losses. Take the risk. We'd love to see what you can do. But you two, stay away. I know Haney's gonna duck and just move up weight or something. But other than that, bruvs, I'm gonna pass it on to Habib. I'm just dejected. I'm just disappointed.
Habib, right? You saw the fight, Habib. So what do you think of the fight? Were you disappointed in Garcia's performance?
You know what? He did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, we were talking about earlier, like you said, he came out and he was fighting fast. But you mentioned something really important. He didn't do it with intelligence, you know?
Nah, he came in a bit reckless, thinking I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
He said, do you remember he said to Tank on the press conferences, 2 rounds, I'm gonna finish you 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And then and I think
but he didn't do it smart.
Yeah, that's what I said. He didn't do it smart.
Yeah.
He just went in reckless. Can't do that with Tank.
Yeah. And then he got caught exactly how Raz predicted it.
What's your prediction for the fight then?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
He's saying it to me yesterday. We were talking about it at like 2 a.m. And exactly what he said. He ducked it. He came out with that punch, and Tank gave him that hit, and he just dropped. After that, you could tell. You could tell it was a bit deflated, and he was discombobulated, man.
Yes. He was. He lost his confidence.
Yeah,
he lost his confidence in it.
I think it could have been better. I wanted more from Garcia. Like, I didn't see what I was
What
expecting.
else do you think he could have done? Tell me what else you think he could have done, because you guys were the ones saying he's got the power, speed, left hook, size, reach, height.
He had it.
None of that worked.
A lot of the boxers said
he needed the IQ, man. I think he needed a bit more.
He didn't have it. He didn't have it.
You can have all the skills if you don't know how to use it.
You run out of ideas.
Yeah.
You run out of ideas.
You know what? I will say something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had everything. He overcommitted. That's where his downfall started. So at the second round, soon as he was doing right. He was doing right, going in, bam, 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 bam. He was giving it. He was not giving Tank time in the first round. Even the beginning of the second round, he wasn't giving Tank the time to think. Yeah, and closing him down. Yeah, he should have used his reach.
Yeah,
he should have used his reach and played it out, because he could have easily counterpunched him when he was coming in. But
do you know, I always saw him. I always knew that left hook of his one day will be his downfall, because you see when since the start, since the beginning, he's got a great left hook, but he's got no defense with that left hook. His right hand is always low, and I always used to watch him and think, one day someone's gonna catch him off that left hook, because he doesn't defend well afterwards. And exactly that, he missed the left hook, then he like Tank ducked. And then instantly, Tank's reaction, he's a counterpuncher, instantly came back with that big left hand, dropped him. He did well to get up. He did well to get up. I honestly thought, oh my, it's over.
Do you know what?
I actually thought it's over.
I think that Garcia could, and I know it was a heavy shot, but like, he got up. You think about it. If he was that hurt, right? On the count of 10, when the ref counted 10, he got up, he was walking around. He could have persevered a bit more. I've seen people come up.
I got to disagree. I got to disagree with that. There's a reason why.
Go on, tell me.
The delay. That tells
you how long it took. He tried to stay up.
As soon as he hit him, he moved back. The Tank came forward, and then he moved back again.
And it was a couple of seconds, like 2 seconds.
Then he went down.
He tried to stay up.
As soon as he went down, the blood trickled. And that that was a big shot. That was a big shot.
That was solid.
You know what? Maybe I ain't been hit like that before. I'm not.
When they showed the slow motion of it, when they saw the slow motion of it, you could see that was a solid right there. Yeah. And you know what? Why I say, I have sympathy for that dude. Yeah, that was a good shot. Is because me and Raz sparred in my garden, and he got me in my ribs. And that,
I gave him a.
Me and Raz sparred in my garden, and he gave me a solid shot. Yeah, same shit. And bruvs, I was out of commission for like 15 minutes. I was sitting there trying to get rid of it.
Okay, so inspiring. I ain't been caught there yet, so I don't know.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be.
It hurts.
Yeah. It's worse than getting hit in the face, man.
Yeah.
It like crunches your whole body, and it's like you can't even straighten your body out anymore. Because it's like the pain is just excruciating.
That could have easily happened to Tank.
Yeah.
That could have easily happened to Tank as well. It can happen to any fighter. And it has happened to a lot of fighters. Look, Ryan Garcia did it to, was it Luke Campbell who did it to?
Yeah,
he did it to Luke Campbell. There you go. And he got caught out with the same thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Tank's team in the corner, they were telling the right thing throughout, non-stop, all the way to the 7th. Bruv,
good game plan.
Wicked game plan, and took the taller fighter out. But
I knew Garcia. That's why I said Garcia's gonna. He's got too many flaws when he does when he steps in too recklessly, and his hands are always low. Especially after the hook. That's why I told Hubs, watch. He's gonna step in wrong, and he's gonna enter that danger space where Tank. I told you, Tank, he launches from low positions, so you can't see it because he's short anyway. He launches, he ducks, he launches from the low position. All that power comes from his legs, and bam, exactly what's happened. And then, he did that even on the body shot on the 7th round. They were kind of tangled up a little bit, and then you see he launched from low again, and he caught him in the ribs. Again, couldn't see it. So, for me, I think what Garcia had to do was what he did in the first first couple rounds, but more educated pressure, not so reckless. Do some nice work and keep that distance, that just a little bit of that 50-50 distance where Tank can't launch in. When he's on the move, bam, charge at him. When he's on the move, he can't hit, he can't plant. But he was going at him when he was planted, his feet on the ground, and that's where he can duck low, bam, come up over the top. He needed to go for him when he's moving. You know, that's when it's a little bit more safer for him, and he should have waited for the moments.
He actually did that in the first round.
Yeah, but he didn't do it in the second round. Second round, he got too confident. He got too careless.
That's what he got.
Complacent. And then he thought, yeah, I could just bully this guy. He's not even throwing a punch. And I think that kind of stuck in his memory almost. In that instance, like, oh, nothing's coming back at me, so I'm just going to keep going. But you see, all it takes is one from Tank. Man. All it takes is one from Tank. But anyway, that was a good show. That was a good fight. I enjoyed it. We're going to leave it there. Thank you for joining us, guys. Let us know what you think. There was a lot of Garcia fans that I was talking to in the comments, and they were telling me, similar to my guys here, you know, he's got the reach, height. He's going to win. He's going to win. Love to hear what you think. I love to hear what you think. I mean, some people were even saying to me, nah, what you're saying is wrong. But I called it. Yeah, I called it exactly. I was just one round out. I said round 8, and it was round 7. Sorry about that, Neil. Lost a bet. He went for 8 as well. Like I said, but it was 7. But nonetheless, it was a great fight. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, help us with the channel. Again, leave a comment. We're gonna catch you on the next one.
Ciao.
Safe.